Very impressive. Thanks,
Great.
Amanda.
You know, there's always a trade-off in the winter. When you get a little bit warmer, you get a little less clear air.
And the smog is definitely getting worse right now. We found that most areas were in the green or yellow today. Will be moving towards red and unhelpful weather tomorrow. But if you want to escape, you head to the mountains, and this is what it looked like at Bridal Veil Falls. And look at those ice cascades down the hillside. In the mountains, it's actually nicer. It'll definitely get worse before it gets better. This is Utah County looking out across the valley. This evening sunset, take a look at this. Gorgeous, beautiful hues of orange, red, and yellow. Sunset over the horizon. There's one more peak of color, and then the sun goes behind the horizon. Beautiful if you can get through all of the haze. Now the answer to the question about whiteout conditions and 113-mile-per-hour wind gust at Sundance's Arrowhead. Did you guess 2005? That was the year. Answer to the Alive 5 weather trivia. Okay, let's get to business now as we talk about temperatures and precipitation amounts in Cache Valley. 1/10 of an inch last night, 39 your high there, 47 in Cedar City. Ogden was 38. Quite a contrast in comparison to the basin. Roosevelt this morning, 12 below zero. Provo was 43, St. George 54, and West Jordan 42. Quite a contrast across the state. Some high and mid-level clouds moving across western Utah, even a few showers around Wild Horse Reservoir in northeast Nevada. Temperatures are still cold, like Vernal, 4 right now, 39 in St. George. And with the jet stream bringing these clouds across the region, off again, on again, we'll see periodic cloudiness mixed in with some sunshine. And of course, the haze and the smog will be getting a little bit worse over the next couple of days. High pressure right there in Nevada, building strongly, pushing the jet stream north. Most of the precipitation will be in the Pacific Northwest on Friday, and on Saturday it'll sneak a little bit towards Idaho and western Montana, most of it staying north of us, but we'll see some clouds coming and going. 17 for the high in Vernal with the overnight low close to zero, and again below zero. Roosevelt 38 in Hanksville. Sunny skies throughout much of the state during the day tomorrow, with the south getting the more abundant sunshine than across the north. 54 in St. George with 32 in Manti, 42 Nephi. Next 7 days, sunshine, beautiful weather, 50s for highs. The storm moves in Tuesday, wind and colder weather Wednesday and Thursday. On the Wasatch Front, the haze and the smog continuing to deteriorate. We're into the unhealthy category tomorrow and through the weekend. 25 for low, 40 for a high tomorrow. 7-day forecast. Folks, we're looking at dry weather and more haze and smog through Monday. The storm rolls in Monday night, Tuesday. It turns colder. Not a big storm, but it will bring some snow. That'll be good for Christmas. Driving weather better by Thursday. Let's look at the whole country. The 23rd, big storms across the south. Heavy snow moving into Nebraska, parts of Kansas. That storm is a nor'easter as it works its way on Christmas Eve towards the East Coast. If you do need to travel Christmas Eve, there will be delays from Chicago over towards Washington, D.C. And finally, Christmas Day travel, looking at a little precipitation in the Pacific Northwest. Light snow across the Great Lakes towards even some flurries in Georgia. Heavy rain and snow in the Northeast. But in Utah, as you can see, no big travel trouble.
Much.
Yeah, I'd like
just a little Christmas Eve dusting. That's perfect.
Not much.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.